Hello everyone, welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today we're watching Voice of Baceprot, Not Public Property. Apologies if I mispronounced the name of the band. I'm not familiar with them, but it looked like this video was going somewhat viral and it looked pretty punky. So I figured, hey, let's give it a crack. So let's get on into it. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, this is gonna be punk as fuck. Hell yeah. I love it. Ah, this is badass. Okay, we've got a bit of artificial grain, artificial artifacts over the top, bit of overlay there. VHS effects there. Hell yeah. Oh, it's sick. Ah, that's cool. Loving the subtitling again. Subtitling with purpose. It was for the lyrics that actually fucking meant something. Hell yeah! Oh my god. All the fucking filter effects. Bit of overlay, nice. Just gonna grab a drink. Hell yeah. Ah, this is so cool. Fucking badass. I wonder where they're from. I'm gonna have to look up where they're from. But those battle jackets are dope. I feel bad for not wearing mine. I would have worn mine if I knew we were going to be in battle jacket territory today. Ah, oh, hell yeah. This is some like, I don't know, I'm getting like Pussy Riot vibes from this in terms of like, you know, women, and I don't mean this rudely, women from a culture that probably doesn't have many like women who are punk and in your face and stuff, like, you know, that, like, I mean, look at Pussy Riot and how much like trouble they've gotten into and all of that. Because it's that whole like very traditional cultures that are like, oh, women shouldn't be doing this, but fucking this is so fuck yeah. And so this is okay. Let's break it down. First up, what I've got to say about the music itself. This is what punk was originally meant to be about. About, like, people with no voice or a very marginalized voice or whatever, whether it was the youth, whether it was, you know, LGBTQ, whether it was women, having a voice and a place where in the underground they could like say stuff that like, you know, would get them in trouble above the ground, you know. And that's what I love, you know, like the classics and things like you know, Sex Pistols singing about, you know, God Save the Queen and stuff like that, you know. It's like the whole point of punk is marginalized voices screaming their thoughts at your fucking face, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. And that's why, like, honestly, I feel like with punk and metal nowadays, like, don't get me wrong, there's still good stuff coming out of the West, but you almost have to go to these other cultures to find the real stuff anymore. Like, the stuff with any real, like, heart and soul behind it. Because while we're like, oh yeah, everyone in Australia has tattoos now, and like even the most Christian worshipping like priest has a tattoo on him now. There's still a lot of cultures out there where even a tattoo gets you in trouble. Where even smoking one joint gets you in big trouble. And so it's great seeing from cultures that are still like that, these ever growing punk and metal movements that are like truly anti establishment, and yeah, not just like saying it because, oh, that's what metal is meant to say, but rather like this is what we live. And like, we actually want to scream this message at people, not just like say it for the sake of, oh, we need a hit record. Fucking cool. What do their battle jackets say? I just want to sing a song to show my soul. Hell yeah. Our body is not public property. We have no place for the sexist mind. Don't try to judge us now. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That is. And the spikes on the. Oh, that's metal as fuck. And like, I don't want to be culturally insensitive. I don't know the proper name of the headpiece. But the fact that they're still wearing that with this punk stuff, like, I think that makes it even more beautiful. Like, and they're even wearing it on stage. I think that adds to it because it's like they're still like firm believers in their culture and their like identity and potentially like religious belief. But that doesn't mean like that they have to put up with bullshit sexism and like, the downsides of the modern world. I think it's cool showing them performing it live. I think that shows that they are an actual band. They're out there, they're playing right now, they're not just a bunch of posers. There's subtitles coming up. We've said this before. Subtitles need purpose. This has purpose. They're very clear in their message. They stick it up like graffiti in your face, forcing you to read it. Love that. Bit of artificial grain. You've got VHS effects, film emulation, artifacting. I think some of the film reel stuff could have been skipped. I think they a bit of sticking more to the grain and stuff would have been better in my opinion, but at the same time it kept the energy up, and so like, and it didn't like outstay its welcome. I will say that, like, they used it very sparingly, which was nice. I like the black and white. The overlays were nice. Yeah, this was just very. I'm interested to know, like, if the buildings they're standing around, if they have any like particular cultural significance or just like significance in general, as I'm not like familiar with it. But yeah, all in all, like fucking so cool, so cool, so punk. And it's great seeing stuff like this just coming out of like uh other countries around the world. Like let me see if they actually have any like I'm just trying to see if they say where it was filmed. No, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, well, that's a shame. I sort of wanted to see, unless someone's put it in the comments. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I can't easily. I can't find it easily, but that was very. Actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna put them into Google and see what comes up. Let's have a look. They are from Indonesia. Okay, well, yeah, that's awesome, and they've existed since 2014. That's fucking cool. I love that. Like, hell yeah, you know. I that is, yeah, just so punk, so fresh, and like it just, this is what the whole scene is meant to be about. It's meant to be a middle finger to the rules of, the societies we live in that, do nothing but oppress a lot of people and subjugate them and stuff like that. And that's not me getting all political on here. That's just, I'm a metalhead. I got into this because I was like, hey, there's a lot of stuff about, mental health and stuff that I don't necessarily agree with, that big pharma and stuff do. But yeah, it's great to see. And it's if there's more bands out of Indonesia and stuff that you recommend me to listen to, or even more of these girls, I should say. I was about to say guys, but I understand that sometimes doesn't translate well. But yeah, if there's any others, like, I'd love to give them a listen. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it too, and stay tuned for more reactions in the future. Ciao.